Now in this lecture, we are going to study the derivation of log mean temperature difference. So this log mean temperature difference generally called as LMTD or delta TLM. So how the formula of this LMTD or delta TLM can be derived? So in this discussion, we are going to derive the exact formula. That is nothing but the delta TLM is equal to delta T2 minus delta T1 upon ln of delta T2 by delta T1, right? So for that case, we have to consider the heat exchanger where one fluid is hot, second fluid is cold, and these are the temperatures, that is TH1 and TH2 are the inlet and outlet temperatures of the hot fluid. TC1 and TC2 are the temperatures of the cold fluid, and we are assuming that it is a counter current case. So opposite direction, it means it is a counter current case. So if we consider the terminal temperature differences, that is the end temperatures. So this is the case where TH2 and TC1. So if you take the difference of TH2 and TC1 is nothing but the delta T1, that is one of the approach. And if you take the difference between TH1 and TC2, it is nothing but delta T2, it is another approach. So normally in the heat transfer operation, these terminal temperature differences are called as approaches as a technical term. Now you can observe this diagram, the second line, that is Q delta T versus Q. Now in this case, if you plot a graph or a line, delta T versus Q, then we can get a line like this. So it is a negative slope line, but it is a straight line. So we can apply the straight line concept or the equation, that is y equal to mx plus c, or the slope of the straight line is y2 minus y1 upon x2 minus x1. So before deriving this equation, we have to consider or assume some data, that is overall heat transfer coefficient is constant, then the specific heat or heat capacities of hot and cold fluids are constants, then the heat flow in and out, the rate of heat flow or the heat losses are negligible, and the flow of that hot and cold fluids are steady. So these are the assumptions on which assumptions we are going to derive the equations. So initially we must know that the heat flux, that is nothing but Q by A, or in the derivative term it is a dQ by dA, is proportional to the temperature difference. So delta T is nothing but the temperature difference. So this delta T is TH minus TC, because this delta T may be delta T1 or delta T2. So in this delta T1, that may be TH2 minus TC1, this delta T2, TH1 minus TC2. So generally I have written that TH minus TC. So hot fluid temperature and cold fluid temperature difference is the driving force for the heat transfer. Now this heat flux is proportional to delta T. So we can write this dQ by dA is equal to U into delta T. So this proportionality is converted into equal sign with the help of proportionality constant, that is capital U. So this capital U is nothing but the overall heat transfer coefficient. By rearranging this equation, we can write this dQ is equal to U delta T and this dA on the right hand side multiplied to the right hand side, that is U delta T dA. So this is one of the equation for the rate of heat transfer in terms of overall heat transfer coefficient, right? In this graph, if you observe this delta T versus Q, it is a straight line. So we can use the straight line equation and the slope of the straight line equation. So slope of this straight line, normally in the mathematics it is indicated by small m, and it is written as y2 minus y1 upon x2 minus x1. So this x1, y1 and x2, y2 are nothing but the points on this straight line. So if you take this point x1, y1 and this point x2, y2. So we know that the y2 and y1 are the points or the values corresponding to the y-axis. Say for example here, this point corresponding on the y-axis, so that value is nothing but the y2, and for this point, this value is nothing but the y1. So this y2 minus y1. So this value is corresponds to delta t2, right? So this y2 is nothing but delta t2. So instead of y2, we can write delta t2. Now this y1 corresponds to delta t1 value. So we can write delta t1. Now in the similar manner, this x2. So here x2 is there. So x2 means corresponds to x-axis. So here q is there, q, and x1 corresponds to 0 on the x-axis. So q minus 0. So we can write delta t2 minus delta t1 upon q. This is the slope of the line delta t versus q. Now this slope can be written as d delta t upon dq as far as this concept is concerned. That is, slope is always the difference ratio from y-axis and x-axis. So d delta t upon dq can be written, and this value, this slope is equal to this slope from the mathematical equation. So we can write this delta t2 minus delta t1 upon q, right? So this dq can be replaced by this value now, right? So this delta q can be replaced here, and we can write, now I am writing this delta t dq, now here u into delta t dA, right? So this equation can be applied for total heat exchanger, and that is why we must apply the integration, right? So to apply the integration, we can separate this delta t values, that is d delta t upon delta t, and this dA can be written on the left hand side. So we can write that d delta t upon delta t, so equal to delta t2 minus delta t1 upon q, and this u into dA, right? So we can apply this integration, the limits delta t1 and delta t2, and here 0 to a. So we can solve this integration. The integration of dx by x, that is 1 by x of dx, is nothing but ln of x. So we can write ln of delta t, and the limits are delta t1 to delta t2. Now here delta t2 delta t1 upon key into u, overall heat transfer coefficient is constant. We have assumed, we have taken in this assumptions only. That is why we can separate out this capital U, and the integration of dA is nothing but a. The limits are 0 to a, right? So we can write this ln of delta t2 by delta t1. Now in the right hand side, like this, right? So we are rearranging the equation now. So this q on the left hand side and this parameter on the right hand side. So q equal to delta T2 minus delta T1 upon ln of delta T2 by delta T1 into U into A, right? Now we know that in general equation this Q equal to UA delta T generally, but now in this case this UA, here also UA, but this ratio is nothing but delta TLM. So this new terminology delta TLM, that is log mean temperature difference, is nothing but the ratio of difference in temperature differences and to the log ratio of that temperature differences. This temperature difference is called as approaches. So we can write this delta TLM as delta T2 minus delta T1 upon ln of delta T2 by delta T1. So this is our final equation of log mean temperature difference or LMTD, right? Thank you.